often wondered, didn't we, what really was the picture about with Doria Ragland, Meghan Markle's mother, who's still obviously recovering from that traumatic event in that Manhattan chase throughout New York City, of course being pictured alongside Kris Jenner and the Kardashians. You know, it was a kind of a strange thing, wasn't it? And as I told you at the time, there were feelers being put out, all that sort of stuff. Not for Doria, of course, but of course Meghan knows exactly how to make sure that people feel welcomed into her inner circle before she pounces and decides that now is the time. And apparently now is the time. Let me explain. Good to see you today, and as ever, thank you for your time. By the way, I'm so glad you enjoyed the recent video regarding Get Happy and of course the brilliant Judy Garland. Interesting stuff, and you forget, as I say, when you look through certain videos and interviews that you've done and you think, wow, you know, that man was so interesting. I interviewed also, I might point that out, Chris Riddle, the son of Nelson Riddle. What a guy he was, you know, incredible when you think. And, you know, came back and forth on the Queen Mary, no less. I know, you just kind of think, what a life, you know. Living in the very heart of London. Well, his father, of course, gave us so much wonderful music, predominantly with Frank Sinatra. I'll share those stories with you soon too. But thank you, it really does mean a lot that you watch them. I enjoy making them. And I think it's a nice distraction away from the everyday stuff that happens in our world. Of course, somebody might be looking for a different kind of distraction. We're talking, of course, about Meghan Markle, who very clearly is desperate to make this new move into a brand marketing exercise a huge success. Now, as many people know, she's looking for a UK representative. Not many have come forward so far. I mean, I don't mean this unkindly, but she's kind of the stigmatized type thing, you know. Who would want to take her on? Lots of people will for the right money and then won't do anything, you know, and how this game works. So many managers promise you the world and you get nothing. You have to do it yourself. And clearly Meghan Markle is not the sort of person that wants to do it herself. You can sense that with the podcasting stuff, you know, likes the idea, loves the PR attached to it, but then doesn't want to do the work. Hence the reason why, of course, we saw recently the former royal known as the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, with Kris Jenner's partner, Corey, skiing. Yes, on that particular event, when some people felt that perhaps he should have been over here in the United Kingdom supporting his elder brother for the Diana Legacy Award. But I'll leave that there for now. What was the chumminess all about? Well, you see, Meghan, as I've told you before, and as ever we have to say allegedly, doesn't like to do the dirty work for herself. She likes these things cemented before she comes in, sweeps up, and then of course it's sweetness and light. We've seen that with all sorts of pals across the way, from Millie McIntosh to Jessica Mulrooney. And then seemingly when your, well, shall we say, expertise has expired, so are you. So now this is the big deal. Believes that Kris Jenner could be the one that could catapult her into the international market, the fame game. Now I would suggest differently. Kris is very clever with her own family, but even she would have to concede that of late things have not gone to plan. Their reality show is not the great success that it was in the golden era. And of course Kris herself started trying to have a go at being a chat show host for Fox News, and that was a catastrophe, pulled before even the end of the series, you know. She just didn't necessarily have it. But Meghan seemingly has a knack of picking the wrong people, and she believes that being embroiled, shall we say, welcomed into the bosom of the Kardashian clan, particularly in the marketing genius she believes of Kris Jenner, that would be the way forward to make her lifestyle brand become a #1 global smash. Seemingly though, according to that well-placed source, Kris Jenner is reticent. Now, the only reason people get reticent, even if they feel they can make some money, is two things. They don't believe they can replicate the success of what they've done previously. And more importantly, a lot of people don't want to take on the baggage, the difficulties, the demands, the dividend of someone who they feel might be rather exhausting. When you've already got a successful brand, why would you want to jinx it? I've been told though, and as ever we have to say allegedly, Meghan is not giving in. Kris Jenner, you have been warned. Corey, Harry, I hope you enjoyed that skiing trip. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.